Hey friends, so I thought I would take you along with me today. It's been a while, but I actually have some time off today. Today's Friday. It's the weekend of Memorial Day. We do our barbecues for Memorial Day on the Saturday of the weekend, and then that way if anybody else has other family plans or wants to go on Memorial Day to decorate graves and things like that, we do ours on Saturday. That way we can still get everybody together and they can still go do all the things that they want to do for the long holiday weekend. So I thought I would take you along with me today. I'm cleaning the house. Got groceries on the way. I will show you that in a separate video, which will probably go up before this one. I'll get that knocked out and posted for you today. But today I'm just doing some deep cleaning. You guys know I only have a 900 square foot house. It doesn't take much to clean this house, but picking up and actually cleaning are two very different things, and picking up is what I do most often. So today we're going to do some major cleaning. I've already done dishes. I didn't figure you guys wanted to see that. Everybody does dishes. It's no big deal. But while I'm in here and I have some time, it's 8:30 in the morning. I'm looking at the clock. It's 8:30. And like I said, I have groceries come in here before 9. And I thought while I have a little time today, I would do some reorging too. So let me flip the camera. Let me show you with what I'm working with on some of the drawers that we use most often that are horribly organized, and they've just fallen by the wayside, and we are just surviving out here in the wild at this point. So let me flip the camera. Let me show you what I'm doing. You'll hear the washer and dryer in the background. You may get a glimpse of some bedding that's laying here on the kitchen floor because I'm getting all of that washed today as well. The floors need a good sweep and mop. So come along with me today. I hope you stick with me. Let's get some organizing and some deep cleaning done. Okay, prepare yourselves. This is the silverware drawer. And right on cue, something snags. This is the silverware drawer. You can see that I don't even have forks in here at this point because they are all being washed. You'll see all my laundry, some dog treats, all the dishes I did this morning. See how those things are just cluttered and sticking everywhere? We've got a lot to do today, folks, so I'm glad you're here. So let's get this cleaned out. I'm gonna set up a tripod. I'm hoping that you can see what I'm doing. I've got my tripod and I've got this little sticky deal here. I'm hoping that I can get a right angle for you so you can actually see this. We have way too many straws. There's no reason in the world Caleb and I need all these straws. We're just gonna go through, we're gonna pull everything out, clean the drawer, clean these. You can see crumbs here and there. We're just gonna get this cleaned out and hopefully organized. Okay, I hope that you can see this. And I'm just gonna pull everything out and put it here on the counter, and then maybe I can get you a better angle. But hopefully you can see what I'm doing and we can go from there. I do use the measuring cups often. I make bread for our farm stand and for us. And so I use those often. I don't really use these, but they're antiques. And if you know me, you know I refuse to get rid of antiques, but there may be something different I can do with these. These I do use often, and yeah, there's all the straws. Got some straw toppers. These are brand new. These are what I just bought to replace all the plastic because I'm trying to get rid of all plastics, including straws. Here's more of these, and then here are the teaspoons that I bought to replace the plastic ones. We have so many of these bread clips from Walmart. They were given to my husband for free. Not bread clips, chip clips. Chip clips? Yeah. We use these things for everything. We have some old ones here. This one doesn't have a magnet. That just probably needs to go away. Here's the ring for these. Also, I bought all these smoothie straws thinking that I would drink smoothies more often if it was easier, and I just do not. Straw cleaners, those are always a good thing. Baby spoons, look, these are super old. Did they even have a date? 1958, 1965. Stainless steel. Look, they're Snoopy. There was a knife too at one point, but I don't know what happened to it over the years. These were mine growing up. They might have actually been my mom's as well, but I know that they were mine. And I keep them now for our granddaughter. Okay guys, I took a pause from the drawer. I moved it all over here, but I've got to put these groceries up. You're gonna see this grocery haul in the video before this one. You've probably already seen it. But I wanted to give you a before and after of the fridge. I'm gonna get it cleaned out first. I'm gonna put that on hold, clean this out first, and that way I can get all of these groceries into a cleaned out fridge. Let me show you. Okay, this is how the fridge looks right now. She is a mess. She is scant. The freezer is just packed but not organized. So yeah, I'm gonna get these things cleaned out. I need to put my sourdough out so I can get some bread going. I need to clean all this out, see what we can save, see what needs to go, and go from there. We'll just do a before and after on this because I don't want to bore you with all of this. Okay guys, here's the after, and this is what I did. So I just cleaned everything off the shelves, cleaned everything out of the drawers and off of these shelves. Let me back you up. Wiped everything down, all of that. This is the tray we normally keep our thawing meat in. So in here I have all the burgers for tomorrow, and plus 2 packages of the ground turkey. I usually have at least 2 of those thawing at all time for quick dinners. So everything else has been put in here. I reorganized all the falling down yogurts. And then we had 3 open trays of these little Laughing Cow cheeses. These are really good with just little crackers to dip in or whatever, but we forget about them. And so now maybe since they're front and center, we'll use them up. Sour creams, cream cheeses, Parmesan cheese, and cottage cheese back there. I have an empty, or an almost empty, package of hummus that I need to eat up. Some Kerrygold butter, some sugar-free Jell-O back there, the heads of lettuce. I put the one that we're keeping just for us down there in the crisper. That yellow squash is down there. I'll get that out in the morning. This is pretty much all cheeses, cream cheese. There is a summer sausage log down there, but the rest is block cheese and that sliced cheese, along with the brats and hot dogs for tomorrow. This is our egg tray. We have our own chickens, but I also was buying a lot of eggs there for a while because we were doing carnivore, so we were using them up, and our chickens weren't laying because it was winter time. So now the chickens have started laying again, but this is great. I got this on Amazon, and it keeps the eggs up out of the way, and I don't have to worry about the styrofoam and stuff in my fridge. So anyway, that's that. I didn't do a whole lot in here. I did some rearranging in the freezer. Sadie's chicken's up there. Did some rearranging here, made some room for those 6 bags of green beans, and I think that's it. Yeah, because two of the what is that, ground turkey went up there, 2 went in there to thaw. So yeah, that's it. Rearranged these a little bit. That's the fridge. I'm gonna get back to cleaning out the drawer. Okay, here's the after of the drawer, and I don't know that it looks much better, but I did take out a ton of stuff. So here's how I justified it. We use straws. I don't use a cup without a straw in it at all, ever. Even here at home, I'm just a straw user. So I kept all of the glass ones, all of the stainless steel ones, and only 2 of each color of these clear plastic ones. That's it. So in here, there are straw toppers, these straw topper covers, along with these little, I don't know, mouth nipple things that go on top of the, like this, on top of the stainless ones. Kept, like I said, all the glass ones. These are the super tall ones that fit in the big 40 ouncers. These are just normal straws. I did keep all 3 sets of my measuring cups because, believe it or not, I actually do use them when I'm doing a big baking project. For the farm stand, I'm using all of these all the time. These are measuring spoons. There's little funnels in here. A couple more chippy clippies. And then I did keep all of the these chip clips because they're really sturdy and they have a magnet. So I did keep those. Silverware as well, forks, spoons. I don't have forks in here right now because they're all being washed. And then these are the fat rounded soup spoons. That seems like it needs washed, but and then these big tablespoons plus butter knives. And these are just little gadgets. There's baby spoons back here that were my daughter's and obviously now my granddaughter's. And then just some other things, mixer things. Here's what I threw away. So tons and tons of straws. I don't know why, you guys. I don't know why anybody needs this many straws. Little broken chip clips. I thought when I first started doing keto that I could start making my own goldfish crackers. This has been sitting here forever. I'm never gonna do it. So a plastic measuring spoon that I think came with a coffee maker I no longer own. Random stirring spoons. Like all this is just trash. So I'm gonna throw this away and then we'll move on to the next thing.